I attempt to open the door quietly. My heart leaps into my throat when instead it lets out a large squeak. The noise probably only sounds like my own nervous ears. No one else seems concerned by it. Into a library. There's something really special about the library at night, isn't there? My Amitié partner murmurs, looking at the shelves of books like silent catacombs. See another quick glance at what she found, then. Alright. Aoka claps her hands together to get her attention when looks over me. I think it's about time to explain the mystery to us. After one more glance towards the place where all this will lead, I pull open one of my mental drawers, and then, from the drawer, I take up a key I've been seeking all this time, along with the keys my friends have found to me, connect all the pieces together. The first thing I need to explain to them isn't the identity of the goddess of truth, but the steps that lead me to it. The things shown to me by Shion Basket and Yuzuriha Yatsushiro, and how these pointed me towards two keys. The first being the phrase uttered by both Mayuri and Yatsushiro senpai. The statue of a Virgin Mary stands atop a snake. The second being scribbled in the sentences found at the end of Yuzuriha's letter. If anyone should read this letter, I ask you, take the flowers from Shion Basket's grave. I have no right to lay them there. I need to think about what the letters revealed to me. What was the intent behind Yuzuriha Yatsushiro's letter? Well, burning the letter is pointless. That's not what she wanted at all. She wanted someone to read the letter, clearly. She wanted someone to reveal the letter, and it feels secret to me. She wanted someone to interpret the meaning of the epitaph from a grave. I forget what the epitaph from a grave was, but it is pointing me towards a grave. She intended to curse the reader of the letter. No. It's the epitaph of a grave, clearly. Yes, that's the conclusion I arrived after talking with Ringo-san. It was those words that reinforced my belief that I was right. The statue of a Virgin Mary stands atop a snake. Those words led to a statue of Virgin Mary bearing a mark of ichthys. The ichthys, a star carved on a snake head, with number 23 in the centre of it. Kind of a key from Sayori, it showed me the way to the answer. So what does number 23 signify? Number of people taken by the goddess of truth. That wouldn't make sense because that one number may change. A date related to the goddess of truth. That one's more plausible. The 23rd of what though? Number of people to be sacrificed before graduation. Well, that's dark. And the number of a psalm in the Bible. That one sounds out different to me than others. It seems so randomly different. So randomly different, I'm going to pick it. For a while, the mystery couldn't be solved with a single key. I was able to find the answer with everyone's help. By collaborating with and compiling information, having put every piece of the puzzle in its rightful place, I thank everyone for their help so far. Oh, you don't need to thank us. Right, a friend in need is a friend indeed. On this, at least. I have to agree with Sis. I thought we were past this. Yes, we didn't have to help you. We chose out of our own free will. Tears welled in my eyes. I rang him again, telling me that I wouldn't be able to get to the bottom of this without their help. Could you possibly hurry us up and get to this part? It's freezing in here without any heating on. Yes, it's kind of cold. It really sinks into your bones. I get you want to do this somewhere where we wouldn't be interrupted, but does it have to be the library? I kind of want to smile at the way she says this. After all, she's the one who hinted that I should do it here. It does. I brought you here because the library's the perfect place to talk about this. It is. Thanks to your help, I was able to collect several keys to this mystery. Words that Eric and Takasaki-san got when we first raced the Zero Senpai. The piece of the puzzle was discovered thanks to Ringo and Ichigo-san's suggestions. And Rumika-san. I'll spoil my Amitié partner staring at me with the most earnest look in her eyes. Because of you, I was able to get my hands on the key to the entire mystery. I speak, I glance towards the place again, telling him that this is where most three keys have led me. And what are those three keys? First key is the phrase that Erika-san learned. The statue of Virgin Mary stands atop a snake. Mayuri said the exact same words to me. Those words and Takasaki-san's help was able to find the Ichthys symbol out of a statue in the woods. Mark a snake was set ahead with number 23. We ordered to see if we could find any other symbols like it, but there weren't any. Tell their search meant something regardless of the outcome. Their smiles are faint. They obviously think I'm just being nice. So I couldn't have solved a mystery with that key alone. Perhaps Yasuo-san and Kamikade-senpai would have, but... They would? The second key came from Mika-san's discovery of bottled letters. In the specimen room. I would have been lost without them. I would have stumbled by them by chance. The praise of a kind of girl you turn to when chips are down. Yes, you can see in her ballet performances. Rika strokes her hand down her braids, blushing over compliments. Telling that Mingo's compliments upon reading the letters proved to be the final push. What? Me? Yes. You said there was one part of the letter that stood out to you as odd. You mean the part of the letter at the end of the letter left by Sayori? Nodding, I repeat the words aloud. If anyone should read this letter, I ask of you this. Take the flowers from Shion Basket's grave. I had no right to lay them there. Sure, it sounds meaningful, but... Was she not simply expressing guilt as she felt after leaving her Amitié partner passed away before she could make amends? At first I thought so too. But Ichigo-san said something that gave me a flash of inspiration. Ichigo tilts her head in confusion and repeat back what she said to me. I'd come in with flowers and apologise loads and talk to them about happy things. I'd cover them with flowers. The greenhouse. Right. That's the kind of optimistic stuff she always comes out with, but... Erika gets herself off, staring at me intently. I think she just realised herself just how all the keys fit together. I believe that what Kifune-san wrote of the letter was a key for whoever found the letter. And the key, named those words specifically, take the flowers from Shion Basket's grave. Opening my notebook, I show him what I've written there. Is that an epitaph from Shion Basket's grave? Yes, it's engraved in the pedals of a headstone. It says the following. Oh, please remind me. I take a little breath and staring off into the distance, I read the word out as though we're doing a recitation. Here lies a little flower, pure and holy. A chill breath delivered called death. Now I walked in the valley of the shadow of death. O beautiful flower, plucked before thine buds can bloom. The purest of all, gold sits beside him, bound to blossom forever and wilting in heaven's eternal garden. My voice echoes through the darkened library, the words of the epitaph, freezing our hearts in their cold sorrow. Those words show how loved Shion-san was. No one raised their voice in objection to Takasaki-san's murmur. This epitaph tells me Shion Basket was a baptised Christian, and that she died young. We also noticed references to flowers occurred throughout. I looked down at words on my page in my notebook, nodding thoughtfully. The epitaph is made up of 4 lines, 3 of which make references to flowers. The second is the only line that doesn't. A chill breath delivered called death. Now thou walkest in the valley of the shadow of death. Flowers! Oh, could it mean? Yes. When she said to take the flowers, Kifune-san meant to remove a line with references to flowers and leave only the second line. She wanted to draw attention to the part that says, a chill breath delivered called death. Now thou walkest in the valley of the shadow of death. That line in particular, a chill breath, a cool death, is implying that death wasn't accidental. It's a shocking suggestion, the air seems to freeze around it, but I'll shake my head. I think it's only the last part of the sentence that she wants to focus on. The part about walking in the valley of the shadow of death? Oh, I think I've heard that said in a prayer. Yes, Rika's right. It's a line that appears in the Old Testament. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. It's from a Psalm of David. If I was religious, I would have known that. But I did call it. It's from the Psalm of David, the 23rd Psalm of the Book of Psalms. And what was the star which I saw there? Oh, Psalm 23. Right. The same as the number carved into the head of a snake beneath the statue of Virgin Mary you took us to. These 2 keys both pointed to a Psalm of David. As for the meaning of the star-shaped symbol, the Star of David. Erika slaps her knee. Those who know what this means are looking around. Or those who don't are looking at me and Erika-san in confusion. Eh, what's the Star of David? It is a symbol of Judaism and the Jewish people. It's made of 2 equilateral triangles reversed one on top of another, forming what's called a hexagram. Are you saying that someone... the whole clue behind this thing is someone's Jewish? I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that's kind of stories popped up in an anime or game like this, but... really, that's it. When I sketch a hexagram on my notebook, Ichigo excitedly says she's seen it before. You see it all the time in fantasy movies, so it's called the Star of David, huh? Hang on, I've seen this somewhere. Brow furrowed, she looks around the room. She's right. When I asked you all to search for anything resembling the face on a snake, heard back there were several stars around the academy. Carrying on the explanation of how we checked all the other statues of Virgin Mary. In the end, we concluded the statue in the woods was the only one. We said we moved on to see if we could find the interest on anything else. So I expanded the search to include other religious paintings and statues. So searching high and low, none found another star with a number inside of it. However, stars being a relatively common symbol, we did come across a lot of them, even on things that didn't bear any religious significance. And going to Takasaki-san's report, she spotted one here in the library. They have a group deep into a library, very back, pointing to a bookcase that sits flush against the wall. And there it is. A star. No, a hexagram. A Star of David is carved on top of a bookcase. Black and robe branded with an iron. Yes, that's a star I found. Star? Well, I suppose at a glance it does look like a regular star. Everyone focuses close on the Star of David carved into the wood. It blends in with the grain of the wood, so you wouldn't notice it unless you were looking for it. Jack Sons wells required, with a report on having gathered together various keys, was able to ascertain this was the place. So it's great we found a symbol, but how did it help? Will one of the books tell us who the culprit is? This excitement, the room simmers down, everyone turns their eyes to me. Remind them and said there were 3 keys that led me here. I see. The third, most literal key. What? A version of a bookcase I run a hand over wood. Because the 2 keys I just told you about, I knew a Star of David and marked a place that my mystery would resolve. Ask Eric if she understands. I read in a history book that during the war, the Star of David was known as Star of Zion, which could also be written as Shion. Perhaps there was another message she was trying to send. The Star of Shion. Shion basket? From my breast pocket, I take the key out with a crest of Saint Angraecum Academy stamped into her head. Then gazing at the wall, I continue. This is the 3rd key. The key to the room behind all this bookcase, and the locked room will reveal all. I'm sorry to do this to you guys. I'm going to make you wait for the next episode. Until then, bye bye. 白爪草で